Hi everyone, welcome to Bawo's Kitchen Journal. My name is B, and on today's kitchen journal, we'll be making Ovaltine or Milo chin chin. Ovaltine or Milo is basically cocoa powder that has been sweetening. So right now I have my flour and I'm mixing that with some sugar. Now we're adding the Ovaltine, so you can use either Ovaltine or Milo powder, whichever you have. And you mix it in. I'm adding my baking powder, salt, and nutmeg, or cinnamon, whatever you're using. Now we're going to add in some butter. You could use either butter or margarine, whichever you have works just as fine. So you're going to mix everything in until it turns into a crumble. Now I'm breaking my eggs. It's best to break your egg in a bowl first before you transfer it into the flour mixture. That way you're not breaking in a bad egg into your mix. So we're going to mix that in. So I'm breaking the eggs in one at a time. So this is just the first one, and I'm going to break the other one into a bowl and then transfer it into the flour mixture and then mix everything together. Okay, so now I've added the water into the evaporated milk, and I'm gradually going to add it into the flour mixture that we have going on. The dough is a little bit sticky, but just keep going. And make sure to use everything according to the measurement, so don't think it's too sticky and then stop adding the liquid. Add all the evaporated milk in there. Okay, so that's all the evaporated milk we have, and I'm just thoroughly combining the liquid into the dough that we have there. Now I'm going to gently knead it and then transfer it into a clean working table that has been lightly floured. Now we're going to gently knead it until the dough is no longer very sticky. So the more you knead it, the more it's going to come together. Just like that. And you see how brown the dough has become. That's because of the Ovaltine or Milo that we added. And that's the overall aim of adding it, for the color and for the flavor. Now I'm going to divide the dough into 4 pieces and gently roll them out, so that way it's easy for me to roll out and cut. And if it's too sticky, just put a pinch of flour, just sprinkle it and roll. So I'm rolling it into a thin flat, and then I'm going to gently cut it into stripes. So you can cut it as big or as small as you would like. Whatever works for you, it's fine. This is just the size that I want to make. So making it into those long strips first, and then we'll cut that into tiny cubes, kind of. You could use whatever you have to cut it. You can use a knife, a plastic knife, a dough cutter, basically anything you have to cut a straight line. So this size I'm making is the classic chin chin size. There are different designs. You can make figure 8, you can make long without cutting it again, just cut it into long stripes and fry it like that. There are different styles that you can make your chin chin into. This is just the classic one. Now I'm going to flour so that it doesn't stick together, and then I'll transfer everything into a bowl. So flour the bowl lightly with flour, that way so that it doesn't stick, and then we'll transfer everything in. And we'll put in some flour, and then we'll toss it. Okay, it's all ready. Now we're going to fry it. This how it looks after you've rolled out everything and cut it. So once the oil is hot, you put in your chin chin in and keep stirring it. You stir, you put down, you stir until it gets to the color that you like. Some people really don't stir it constantly this way. They just check on it once in a while to make sure it doesn't burn. But I prefer this method where you put it in and you just constantly stir it. That way it's evenly cooked all the way. Be careful because the color is already brown. You don't want it to burn. So you have to watch out. As soon as the color, when you put it in the oil, it's a little bit whitish and then it start getting darker. So when it gets dark, that's when you start taking it out and putting it into a paper towel. A bowl that you've lined with paper towel, so that all the grease would absorb. Now I'm going to fry the second batch. See how white looking it is. See, it's a little bit white, so you can see when it start getting dark, know that it's almost ready. Okay, we're getting close. You don't want to take your eyes off it. You don't want it to burn. And you don't want the heat to be too hot. That way it doesn't get burnt without cooking on the inside. Okay, just about ready. See, and this is the color I want. It's just similar to the color that we already have. And then you remove everything from there and put it in your paper towel, and this is how the chin chin looks once it's ready. This is our Ovaltine or Milo chin chin. Ovaltine or Milo is cocoa powder that has been sweetening. And that is all that we have today from Bawo's Kitchen Journal. All the ingredients I've used and the step will be listed in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Bye.